Oh, that seemed to work. The better light.
Welcome everybody back to another video. We are gonna do Invincible.
Woohoo!
I am on. Oh, I'm here my own self.
What? You're by yourself? What?
No, because I forgot. I wanted to test the audio, and the audio is working, but I was hearing myself on echo.
Oh, I see.
But anyways, so we already have a few people in the chat. That's fantastic. We
All
have
right.
Nicholas, Clark, Will Morris. I saw them in there. Those,
No, see.
those two are like always competing for first, but Nicholas is holding the lead. Much respect. And let's see here. There we go. I'll hold that there. And we don't need that.
I need a nap.
All right. Now, who was it? Was it Nicholas? You said you already saw this episode, right? I'll wait for that response. It's worth waiting for. I know some people, like my friend Andy watched it, and he texted me like super late Friday night after we were done our stream. He goes, "Man, episode 7." I'm like, "Shut your mouth, bro. I didn't see it." Nicholas, you watched it 4 times already? Are you serious?
Wow.
4 times.
Not 2
Seriously,
times,
if you're
4
serious,
times.
that's setting some expectations, bro.
Now, real quick, do you start it off the watch party?
Yeah. I have the link. I have control.
Right, you have control. So when it goes to play, it goes to play. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to double check. You know, old guy doesn't not that good with technology as I used to be.
Well, the other watch parties that we've done with the teleparty and whatnot haven't been that good. Amazon's been pretty solid with that. By the way, guys, I put the link for the watch party for Amazon in the description now, so you may have to refresh the page. Nicholas Clark said he can rewatch it over and over.
Is that good? Awesome.
Cool.
I know. I was chatting with Stormy earlier today, and she's actually all caught up. So before, when she was like watching our videos, she wasn't watching the show.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if she watched episode 7 though ahead of us. So that was the one thing. Will Morris also watched it a couple hours ago, and then they watched the Falcon and Winter Soldier right.
I like that one.
Oh, it washed Falcon and Winter Soldier right out of their head.
That one? I don't like that one.
Of course you don't.
Oh, Nicholas Clark was watching this in multiple watch parties. That's why.
He's cheating on us.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, so you're gonna have all the insight of all the Easter eggs because now you've had these discussions about like at least twice over.
Also, just forewarning: if we are a little loopy, we just started our liquid fast, so if we're a little loopy. Please forgive us.
And a little grumpy too.
So that's what it's called, liquid fasting. I had a poke bowl.
Yeah. That's not liquid fast. That sounds like rice and gorging, and no, it sounds like your regular day.
That's not fair.
Poke bowl and drinking some Dollar Tree coffee.
Oh, coffee.
The sugary stuff.
Wow, dude, we could hear you swallow.
Was it good?
It's the power of my microphone.
Was your poke bowl good?
Actually, it was okay. Like the flavoring combo, I thought was gonna work. They had like a Jamaican sauce, but then they had this like Wahi Fire soy sauce. Somehow didn't mix right. I should have stuck with what I used to. I like the octopus though. The octopus was nice.
Oh, that sounds like that.
Babe, it's just for 3 days.
I know, but I feel like I'm disintegrating here.
Nicholas Clark, frozen Oreos and Coke. I've never had frozen Oreos. I feel like I thought that would be too hard. I've had frozen Reese peanut butter cup. That is legit. That's the truth right there.
Have you had fried Oreos?
I have.
Yeah, and they're good, aren't they?
Man. I wasn't a fan, honestly.
Really? You don't like them?
This girl.
A fried peanut butter cup, though. Let's see.
You're gonna do the intro. You're gonna do the intro today.
Nicholas Clark. So Will Morris said about Nicholas Clark. Yes, he is cheating on you, not me. I only get my Invincible watch partying on here.
You go, Will.
Will Morris, the loyalist.
He's the dedicated, the loyal one.
Right.
Oh, and Nicholas Clark said "ew" to the fried Oreos.
Ew, yeah.
Ew. I don't know. I haven't tried it, so I won't knock it because I like Oreos. Well, we're doing a cleanse for everyone who's knowing why we're doing this fasting. It's more about to reset the body. I'm in the fitness industry. If you didn't know that, if you couldn't tell, but anyway, I do teach fitness and all this stuff, and we're doing some research on fasting and liquid fasting. One of the extremes is water fasting. We're not doing that. We're doing water and bone broth, just to get the nutrients and stuff like that our body does miss out just from strictly water. And it's, again, we're doing it for the first time, so we don't want to go too extreme and get the radical effects, or side effects, if you will. So that's what we're trying. So wish us luck on that.
Soup has never tasted so good.
Water and bone broth. So you're gonna be doing like Grogu from Mandalorian, just sipping the bone broth.
If it works, I mean, look at him. He never grew. He looks not a day past 50.
This is true. He's mighty youthful. Oh, you know what? I just realized my angle. I need to be on the other side for you guys. I'm flipping it.
Flip. Oh, did you watch the fights last night?
Did you? No, he didn't watch the fights last night. He was doing something else.
Yeah, I wasn't. I missed the fights. I heard the ladies' fight was legit super quick.
No, it was awesome. Oh yeah, it was 90 seconds.
That was faster than I thought. That was shorter than I thought. Well, let me say it the other way. It was longer than I thought, because the guy was like, she got knocked out like super quick in the first round. I'm like, 90 seconds is. That could be a long time in a fight, depending on how that's going. Yeah,
but it was not good. And then one guy broke his leg.
I did see that. I saw that. Oh my god! It was just
Chris
like
Weidman. Yeah.
It was
that's what happened with that when he fought Anderson Silva.
It was the same thing.
Similar, yeah.
Oh, it was the same guy.
Anderson Silva was fighting Chris Weidman for a rematch.
Yeah, I remember Anderson Silva, but I forgot the guy he was fighting.
Yeah, and that was him. And then Anderson Silva went to do a low leg kick, and Chris Weidman picked up his knee to check it, and that's when it broke. Here, Chris Weidman, I think it was the first technique thrown, and he threw it so hard, but Uriah Hall, all he did was turn his knee out and lean forward, and it hit that shin, and it just smashed.
And then he brought the leg back and stood on it just like so.
And that's what
so it's a common thing, because the adrenaline goes up, and
it's a split second.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, I just forgot that it was the same dude, and that's insane.
Yeah.
I remember when I first saw that from Anderson Silva. I was in the bar with my now ex, but my girlfriend at the time, and she had never watched a UFC fight before.
Well, that's one way to get baptized.
Well, yeah. Well, I remember it vividly because, like, throughout the night, she's like, "I'm starting to like this. I could see why you get into this." And then that fight comes in, and we're all hyped. And then that happens, and she immediately turns to me and goes, "Why would you show me this?"
like you did it on purpose. Like, yeah, like, you know.
And she said it in that tone. And she's like, she just made eye contact. And, why would you show me this? I'm like, I didn't plan for this to happen. No one knew for that.
No one knew. But what's funny, also not funny, but that was the rematch of Uriah Hall and Chris Weidman themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like, you know, it was kind of like weird, like how it was a rematch for Anderson Silva and Weidman. Yeah, and he broke it on the rematch, and then this is a rematch of Weidman and Hall, and he breaks it on the rematch. So it's kind of like weird. But yeah, it was great. Like, you know, it was a great night of fights. Like, great night of fights for the prelims to there. But all right, are we enough about that? As I digress. Is it time to go? Let's see.
Let's give it 3 more minutes, just so we start off at an even number, 8:20, and then we can just go. Whether or not anybody else is joining, we just get this bad boy started. By the way, guys, in the chat, did you like it when I have my room nice and dark and lit? It's just me. Or did you want more light? I did bring it up a bit.
No, this is actually better for you. We can be the bright light. We can be the light side of the force, and you can be the dark side.
So I can just embrace the dark side of the force.
Yes.
And stay here.
No, actually, that's good though.
You just need to do the heavy breathing.
No, that just sounds creepy. Heavy breathing in the mic right now. Right. I don't know how well I am with the ASMR.
Oh,
but, you know, that's okay. You drink your water, you fast. I'll drink my Dr. Pepper.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get this thing not to be so red.
Oh. You sure you're not on the dark side?
I'm on the red side. Apparently, I'm on the red side. Right? Looks a little red, right?
No, it looks red.
You do have a little bit of a red hue. Just a smidge.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll just.
We look like we've been in the sun.
I think Nicholas Clark did see the fights too.
Yeah, he said, yeah. Or the highlights.
He did like the dark mode look better.
Mm-hmm.
My shirt blended in with the background. I was just like my face floating across.
That's even better. But all right. One more minute to showtime.
Absolutely, man. I know he's excited. He hasn't seen it. Have you avoided any news about it so far?
Of what? Of the show?
Yeah, episode 7.
You know what? I have not seen anyone really talk about it. It's like, you know, it's Marvel or DC, but all the people that I do follow on YouTube, I haven't got any.
Have you watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier again?
Babe, we watched it together.
She said afterwards.
But since. Yeah,
again.
Again.
I've watched clips of it.
Okay.
But I was about to say it again.
It's time.
Yes.
I digress. It's time. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
I'll let you do the intro then?
No, you do the...
I do the intro? Okay.
You do the intro, please.
Well, thank you so very much. Well, everybody, we're back for another video. We're going to be watching Invincible episode 7. We have Kim and Angel, the film combatant over here. And I, as usual, am your host, Adon Tron from NerdTots. We're going to start this video together. If you haven't done so already, go into the link that's in the description. Pull that bad boy up, sync up. And when I hit go, we're going to be watching this bad boy. So, in a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, go.
Woohoo!
How was that? Did that seem good?
That was good. That's awesome.
No, shut up.
Nicholas Clark says you have the red hue, gives off a sunburnt look.
Well, we are in Florida.
Mm.
Is that how you get when I leave early? Yeah, depressed. I'm not there.
Of course, baby.
Did you just wink into the camera? Just kidding.
Did you wink to the camera?
Did I wink?
Oh. Ouch.
That's going to be an awkward ride.
Yeah.
She could have at least took a bath.
She doesn't wash?
Oh, yeah, I guess she doesn't need to.
She just did it.
Oh, coffee.
Huh?
Coffee.
Oh my God.
She's like the brown elixir of the gods. I guess when you can do that kind of ability, you don't really need a real job. You could be pretty self-sufficient.
Gosh. Oh.
I hope she wanted a skylight. Well, Morris, I don't think Eve needs to shower. Oh.
I was waiting for the blue sign, the logo.
Yeah, that would have been a perfect time.
Actually, but you didn't get to actually say it.
There he is.
Wow. I stand by not liking her.
Wow. That poster reminds me of Starro.
Yeah, I agree. Does that count as an Easter egg?
Possibly. Excuse moi. Ooh, broth.
That's the voice of Cyborg, isn't it, from the original Teen Titans?
Yes. He's also the voice. He's also King from Walking Dead.
Mm.
I don't know if you ever seen it. I don't know if you watched the episodes, but yeah. He's also the voice of Wasabi from Big Hero 6
Yeah.
and Electric Shock, I think. And that's Spock.
Yeah. Huh.
Interference.
Yeah. I'm gonna save my opinion about Amber until the end of the episode in case there's more of her. Wow. Ooh.
Oh. It's a the robot was not really him. It was I think it was a duplicate. Ugh. Told you.
Oh.
I called it.
Hmm?
I called it.
Mm-hmm. So now Robot's gone.
Yeah, it's just a shell.
Right. Dude, this guy's just making a mess.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of liking his friend, though. I like his references.
That's a waste of a good hamburger.
It is pretty wasteful.
Waste of burger.
Yeah, he's eating the bottom half without the burger. Damn. There you go.
It's getting more and more.
Yo, J.K. Simmons was the perfect choice for the voice here.
Oh yeah.
I don't even remember him doing voiceover anywhere else.
Oh, he's the yellow M&M. He's also done the voice in Korra. In Korra, he was the master. The son of the last Airbender.
Mm.
And he's in another voice over. I can't remember exactly what. But, oh God.
Nicholas Clark says they like Amber. There's nothing wrong with liking Amber. He does look kind of like Rexplode, doesn't he?
Wow, that's crazy.
This is
even
insane.
for animation, it's gross.
I know.
It's almost like Frankenstein. It's
No,
almost like Frankenstein.
He looks just like that guy from Total Recall.
Yeah.
Was it Quentin or?
Quaid. But you're right. He does look like Rexplode. Mm. Pretty intense.
I agree, Will Morris. That's what I was suspecting in the earlier episodes. They did take Rexplode's blood.
Oh, snap.
He's got a transformer.
No, he has an Iron Giant. It's an Iron Giant.
Is it really that much of a difference?
Well, I'm just saying it looks a little more Iron Giant than Transformerish.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa, whoa.
Ooh.
Oh!
Jesus. Oh.
Holy crap! Wow. It's a girl.
Oh man.
But why even? Ooh, ooh, oh! Shit! Her spine. She's turned
She's
around.
twisting and
Yeah. Holy crap! Oh shit! That hurt him.
mm, I think it just caught him off by surprise.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh.
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 Spine is gone.
I mean, I would choose that between what was about to happen. I would have chose that. Nope.
Not even his clothes. Now they're gonna get on.
Yep. Mm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
I would imagine if there was fire like that, explosion, the blood would have been incinerated, right?
Mm-hmm. And the clothes.
Yeah, fair enough. Mm. Oh. The hammer. Oh.
You know who that is, or what that is?
I'm going by memory, but I think I do.
Yeah, I haven't stopped reading for a little bit. I go back to that. Oh, oh,
Oh.
whoa. No, everything else is down.
Well, I imagine those are like the birds that were flying in the sky.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like it was like a nuclear. Oh, damn.
Oh.
It's gonna. Wow, wow. Oh, he bled.
This is a little bit of a nosebleed.
Oh shit. Oh.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah,
Oh.
you got those guys. You got the RoboCops. Oh shit.
Mm. Now I wonder if these are the same college kids or like three new guys.
Oh, probably say new guys or the ones that weren't killed or destroyed. There you go. I knew it.
Okay.
I knew they're gonna use him.
Still doesn't have a working jaw. Ooh.
Oh
That's
wow.
actually kind of funny that they're having the same reaction.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh oh.
Ugh.
Ugh. Now I agree, Will Morris. Three was not a good number for them. They needed an army.
Yeah, it did.
They just may have not had enough time.
But the thing is that he didn't realize that. Oh! The God. Yes, I knew it.
Abraham Lincoln. Is that Cthulhu?
He fought it earlier.
They gave it steroids.
Wow! Oh, still got blood.
He said you got to prove yourself before we take that blood stain off. Oh my God! You can have a drink. He said, "Dad."
Yeah. Oh, broke a tooth.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Ugh. I love the fact that this guy is also the voice of the Joker.
Right. Yeah. From the Batman. Wait, is he? Did it imply that he killed Abraham Lincoln?
No, he is Abraham Lincoln.
Oh shit! That's right.
He has lost his shit.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck that.
Hmm.
Whose heart is beating? You hear that? It was a heart beating.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it too. It's part of the sound score.
Yeah, but I'm wondering why. Like, what's going to...
I think it's to build the tension.
Oh, damn.
Mm.
Oh, I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a great fight scene. Oh!
Oh.
For the Matrix. Oh!
It's the same hit from before. Oh, but slower. Call back to episode 1.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a new person in chat. A tourist. Whoa.
Oh!
Oh!
Different in the comics, but similar. This is similar to Captain America, Winter Soldier, when U.S. agent.
What?
What?
Wait.
What?
Let there
Well,
be. Wait. There may be a post-credit scene.
Yes.
They've been pretty consistent.
Or maybe not.
Oh, they went straight no music.
Yeah, there's no credit scene.
You hear wind.
Yeah. But nothing.
Oh, don't do this to
But
me.
that's he knows how similar that was to Falcon and Winter Soldier when John Walker killed the guy and everyone's filming it.
Yeah, I could see the parallels between those. Come on, Amazon, don't leave me hanging like this.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's it. That's what they got you. I got you.
Are are we seriously not having anything? Oh my God, there
That's
is.
called that's called good storytelling.
That's called a
Leave it.
cliffhanger. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
What do you think? Well, make you want for more. Until next week.
Oh wow. Yeah, I agree, Will Morris. They did not need a post credit scene.
Not
Uh,
needed. Not needed.
but did we want it? We didn't
Right.
want it to end. We did not want it to stop.
Wow. That was awesome.
Jesus.
Yeah. That was yeah, and that's how it like in the comics, same thing. The immortal comes in and they fight, and he kills him, and right behind him is Mark that witnessed it. But it was just them. It was just them. It wasn't video. It wasn't like captured on video. Whatever. The whole world didn't know, and so. Yeah.
Okay, so Mick Anger. Yes, we just finished doing the viewing of the watch party, and wow, and wow. This is right now my number one favorite show so far of 2021. I am loving this show.
That was good, yeah. And ooh, we're really bright.
Yeah.
What's good about it is like
solar flare.
Oh, yeah. What's good about it is that, in the sense you can love the comic and then love this version of it. Yeah. Whereas parallel and different at the same time. So it's like it's really done very well.
Well, I just finished volume 1 of the comic, and this is definitely further in because I didn't even get to this part in volume 1, and you can see some parallels to what they did in the show, but it's definitely different than in the comic.
I don't mean to cut you off. You mean volume 1 in sense of like the couple of issues or the omnibus?
No. Volume 1 is like the first several issues. It's like 120 pages.
Right.
So I still got to knock out the volume 2 and 3, but even at that, like you could see some references and some items, and they completely omitted some parts, and some parts were different. Like when he quit his Burger Mart job, he was worried about telling his dad, and the next thing you know, they're having dinner, and his dad was like, "I was thinking it's time you may want to just quit your job," that kind of situation.
Right. So you didn't have to tell them. He just
Yeah, and he goes later into about training where here it picks up really quick, like next day. So the pacing is so much different when you look at it that way.
Well, it's faster, definitely.
Faster. Yeah. Okay, so wow.
Let's do a recap. You want to go over the recap of this episode?
Sure. I'm gonna keep it brief because it doesn't need to go into too much. Let's. Okay.
Oh no, it goes into the similar to as of like the Winter Soldier, or Captain America and Winter Soldier in the sense that the last episode just went right into it, and just like this, it just went right into it.
Yeah. All right, guys. For those of you just tuning in, we just finished doing a watch party of the Invincible episode 7, and it's been an episode. So just a quick recap. We just came off of episode 6 where we had Mark, his best friend, and Amber. They went to college. They're coming back from college. Mark and Amber, they have an outing. They end up getting separated. He confesses to her, and she knew all along, and she still doesn't care. Moving on from there, we have Mark's dad, Omni-Man. He's still trying to make things right with his wife, who also just came to terms with figuring out that he killed the original Guardians, and she just told him, get out.
Yes.
Fast forwarding, Omni-Man's trying to seek out Mark after finding out that he's been spied on this entire time, realizing everything has been going down the drain of all his master planning, and it becomes like a race of time. Who can get to Mark first? Omni-Man is getting taxed with everything that they're throwing at his way. He is killing every single person and obstacle that comes his way, one at a time. and Mark is just trying to have a chat with Adam Eve at the entire time about his high school life and what he wants to do. Everything comes to a head when they come meeting face to face. When Mark realizes his father's being attacked by a giant monster, they team up. The Immortal shows up after being resurrected by the Mauler twins, who were in fact working with robots who wanted a clone body of Rexplode just because he wanted to date Monster Girl. That's the short of it. And Immortal loses his cool and chases down Omni-Man. Epic fight scene. It goes down how you imagine. And then it ends with Mark looking at his father going, well, not in so many words, but what the hell? And that's it.
The father says we need to talk.
Yes. This was an episode of, I would say, intensity, pure unbridled action, a lot of tension, a lot of moments of like, oh my God, did that just happen? Okay, so on that note, where do you guys want to start?
Well, we got to get Kim some Epsom salt or something to wake her up.
Well, you guys, in their defense, they're fasting, so they're not used to the same nutrients, and it's a slow day. They've had a long day.
Well, I mean, it was just kind of funny how like shit's going down where Mark is just about him in the sense like his boy told him like get over it, like in the sense of when Amber breaks up with him, and it's like, oh, woe is me, I'm having I broke up with my girlfriend broke up with me, blah blah blah, I'm such what can I do, it's like in that like he's like everyone eyes on me, where there's like obviously bigger pictures happening right there with his father who's killing people left and right, trying to find out where his son is and trying to figure things out like what to do, or I guess whatever plan he has is now, since everything's all out of the bag, he has to get update or advance, move up the timetable, of his plan. And then the situation with Robot, who is now not longer a robot, with his situation where he's trying to, I guess, build a relationship where Mark just lost his. He's trying to build a relationship with Monster Girl, and what he's done, and also illegal because he took someone's blood and cloned without permission of what's his name again? Rexplode. It's like, which is really good. Like like it's so many stories going on at once, but you can follow it. It's like it's easy to follow. It makes sense, like how, because it's paralleling one another in one way or another.
It's not really convoluted,
right? It's not too complex or confusing. And you have the twins too dealing with their stuff. In the sense of the twins don't know exactly who's the clone or not. Where like they said, like here, like we know which one is the original and this is the new one. Whereas usually we don't have that. We can't tell. Here we can tell. So it's like a relationship of self in a way, I guess, in that aspect. Yeah. Maybe I'm going too deep on reaching for that one, maybe, but I don't know. This episode was awesome. It was just totally awesome in so many ways. In so many ways. And I don't know what you guys think, but I think Amber's a bitch, but that's just me.
I know some of our viewers earlier were saying they still like Amber. That's cool. I respect that. But at the same, I personally don't like her too. But she said it. It's like, I knew you were a hero like weeks ago, and it's still not okay. So basically, she like, and his best friend said like, you were broken up weeks ago. You just didn't know it. So you can look at it one way, like she kind of been stringing him along.
Right, but the thing is, she's being like how he's being kind of, or was prior to joining his father on the team up, he was being selfish.
Yeah.
Because he wanted the attention, like, listen, console me, blah, 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 and where she's being selfish in the sense like she couldn't understand or wouldn't let herself understand that, he was doing it, and she knew he was a superhero, that you would think that she'll have some compassion or understanding of why he wouldn't tell her. And so, they didn't really date that long. So she wanted she wanted the moon and back for a relationship that was just, maybe a week, maybe a month into it, roughly, a month into it. And so it was like.
And you got her a piece of Mars rock as a souvenir.
Right.
She doesn't care about that. It's okay. That's okay.
But no, she's scared because her thing is that he lied to her, but she can't see that the reason why he lied was for her protection and that stuff, which is, should be admirable in a way, should be. But
I mean, and it's still a relatively early relationship to drop something like that on the table. Kim, what do you think
about Amber?
Or
either of it. Amber, the episode.
Well, I think it was kind of unfair on Amber's part in the sense that she wouldn't even let him explain the reason why, he didn't tell her until, that point. She just decided, because I knew, and even though I knew, that's it. And that, that his explanation, she just wasn't valid to her. She just didn't want to hear his explanation.
True.
And she was done with it.
Sorry, I'm just reading the quotes. But Will had two great points. Will Morris, the original Rudy, dying. Yes, that was intense. Him just sacrificing himself, knowing what needed to be done, I guess, of committing suicide, if you suicide, and the way he died, and that, yes, Amber is a bit exhausting.
Well, you're right. It was needed to be done because the Muller twins said it's to create a sense of self and well-knowing, because otherwise, if you're the clone, you're not going to really function as you should, right? And that's why they blend the line. That's why neither of them really know who's the clone or who's not. But in his case, it's clear cut.
In the comics, they did, though. One had a nose ring.
Oh, I didn't get to that part.
Yeah. Well, oops.
Thank you. But I did get emotional on that part. And that was a great thing about this episode. Of all that happening, that there was an emotional moment that happened in the episode, and there was actually a few emotional moments, honestly.
Yes.
Yes, Will Morris, I think it would be cool if Amazon did an Image universe was spawned out of this, because there's a lot of characters of an Image that they could actually blend in, and they do cross over into the Invincible universe. So that would be fantastic. Mech and Agender. And if I'm mispronouncing it, I'm sorry. My only question for Robot is, Robot was a super genius due to abnormal physiology, but his clone is normal. So is his genius IQ capped now? I feel like yes. I mean, they did try to compensate, but I don't think his brain's working on the same faculties as it was before. Because he was his response time, the way that he was acting, he was surprised at multiple times. At least that's how I feel.
I mean, he just said, "I'm a 30-year-old genius
in a teenager's body."
In a teenager's body, and he's just going to grow, and I guess that will also grow. But he'll probably figure something out if that's the case. That if he's losing it, or suffering from headaches or whatever, something like that, because of the, how the brain worked in that previous body, in the original body, into now. So that may come up later. I don't know, but
But his theory is sort of flawed in the fact that, okay, he made himself a teenage boy, but every time she becomes monster,
right,
she gets younger.
right. But no, but
So
he said he's working on to correct that.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
So the thing
I
is,
mean,
for her to not age, is that she can't change. So until he's so the thing is he did it to connect with her, and then he can fix it, and then they can regrow. It may revert. It may go backwards. It may work against him because if he fixes it, she may just probably go back to how she was in a sense, back to that 25-year-old, what have you. So I mean, I don't know, but that's what his plan is, to help find a cure for her predicament.
Mm-hmm.
so that she can stop getting younger, and then she can start aging like him.
Correct. Like, remember, her circumstances because she's cursed, technically. So
Yeah.
it's not like an
Yeah.
ability that she technically wants in that regards. But again, at the same time, it becomes a matter of, like, does she want to be cured at the same time? She's right. Like, she has to process everything.
Yeah, Mecca is right in the sense of he can probably do a link with robots. And so when she goes into battle, it's not really her, but the robot is going to the battle where she doesn't have to take the chance of getting younger.
True.
That's a good point. Yeah.
She can turn into the monster like when it really needs to, and just hold back. Kind of like an Iron Man situation. I can build you an Iron Man suit, and then you just depend on that rather than your actual power.
Right. Until he finds the cure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until he finds the cure. Yeah. This is super violent. This was a super violent episode, just like episode 1 was super violent, which was awesome.
Episode 1 was super violent at the very. It was violent at the beginning, but super violent at the end.
At the end, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's like this is also and we found that in the sense of like Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, if it bleeds, we can kill it, and we saw that he's not totally invulnerable. Omni-Man, it is.
Yeah.
He bled. There was something that hit him hard enough that made him bleed. The
satellite.
The satellite, but also the Gaiju that was that with this pain inhibitor. It was inhibited and all this stuff. Was able to go at it and cause pain to him. But the thing is, like, he kept bleeding. It's like he didn't just stop bleeding at one time.
Yeah.
It started bleeding again. So it was like it did some damage internally, what have you. We don't know what that is yet, but or what could it was just momentarily. They kept bleeding and stuff like that. So he has a weakness. Now they got to pinpoint and figure out what that weakness is. I mean, I go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. It's like there's just so much like to capture in this one episode. The sound score.
It's great.
It's really good.
Park.
But I actually like you mentioned the heartbeat, and for me well, here's the thing. I don't think the heartbeat was like one character's heartbeat. I find like sometimes when I hear a heartbeat in a movie or whatnot, it's like a psychological thing that naturally builds tension on the viewer. And
so you saying that, I'm wondering if that's like is the heartbeat represents the world watching.
Yeah, it could be.
Everything was video. The whole people were filming it. The reporters were filming it. So I was wondering, like that could be it. That could be the sense of that represents the audience. Like I said, watching it and like, but it didn't. It was just steady.
It was steady, but it got a little bit louder.
Got louder, but it didn't get rapid. It didn't go faster. So,
but you notice it, and I could be wrong. And I mean, I think Nicholas saw this enough that he could tell us if I'm wrong. But I think it stopped when it was just Mark facing his father.
Well, probably yeah. Well, everything stopped.
Like when Mark after the immortal was killed. That's when he turns around and. Like there was no music, no heartbeat. It was like the tension's just gone, but you still have that tension there. And I think that's when it all came to head. But
Really so sorry. Excuse me.
it's okay, guys. Let's see. They're still talking about the science and Ruby's character, magic and science. The Phil Coulson character, I call him Phil Coulson because
that's how he was. That's who he was. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, it was an honor to work with you, sir.
Right.
Yo, everybody in that the house, the spine, they got
But not just the house.
the short end of the stick. No, man, those soldiers in the house.
Oh yeah.
He shoved the gun through a guy's face.
But here's the thing: this is what cracks me up. Why, for someone who can okay, him and where's the guy from the boys? Who's the guy from the boys again? Homelander. Similar, right? They were same. Remember when they came into that cabin and he did the same thing? But I was like, why do that? Like the bullets bounce off you, and he treats it like he has to kill him. It's like, I mean, I guess he's angry, whatever. Okay, fine, but I just find that somewhat comical that he has to feel like he can't be touched, he can't be harmed, and by mere bullets. And so he destroys them, he puts their head through their ass pretty much. He puts the one girl that he kicked out, the spine was twisted and she was still alive, and her feet were facing one way as her head and chest was facing another way. Yeah, it was just I just find it. I don't know. I mean, it's just when you lose it, you just lose it and you don't care. But it's sort of that strong. I just find that funny when they have to do that. They show that part. I don't know. I would just a simple slap, a simple boom can destroy them as well. But he just really they go ballistic.
Yeah. Nicholas Clark. You know what? I would be down to watch or read a miniseries on Cecil's early years too.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. Somewhat like a prequel, like they did in Cobra Kai with Kreese.
Will Morris, he says, both you two look like you're miserable right now.
I look miserable? Why? She looks miserable.
But you should see them in a few days. They will be glorious.
Yourself?
What?
You want to excuse yourself?
No, I'm fine.
You're fine? Because you're like.
She hasn't had her coffee today.
She wants a donut or something. She wants sugar.
Yeah, I need nourishment. I'm fading.
Well,
some more bone broth.
Edtron says, I hope for next season. Well, next season is going to be, we don't know. Well, first we have one more episode. And
I'm 99% confident what's going to happen in the next episode. If it doesn't happen, I'm going to be surprised.
Right, there you go. Make us like, wow, how can you? But, dude, I mean, well, I'm telling you. They're going to fight. They're going to fight. Father and son are going to fight.
Hi,
Father and son are going to fight.
That's why I'm saying, I'm if they don't, I will be completely surprised.
Right. I mean,
Okay, so let's go back to the elephant in the room. What is the reason behind why he did what he did?
That's what we're going to find out.
That'll be this episode. Because remember, he was practicing how to talk to his son. He's like, there's so much you need to know. I need to tell you. So he's going to break down what the whole secret that everybody wants to know. Why did he do what he did?
I mean, they're I know why, because of the comics, but in a sense, we'll find out, and it should be in a sense. The episode 8, we should find out. And the thing is,
that's the thing about it. It's
I think we're gonna find out what's gonna happen in episode 8 is he's gonna tell Mark more about his lineage, the culture of the
Viltrumites.
Viltrumites, yeah, in the sense of what their goal was, like that. In the comics, it was kind of like a Joker way of saying, there's different variations, different versions of of reason why. And I think right now we're going to, oh, not right now, but next episode, we're going to see the definitive reason why Nolan came to this earth and what his ultimate end game is, or plan of.
And honestly, like, to piggyback off of that, like, they could technically change it up. I mean, like we said,
that's right.
There was things that paralleled the comics, and like, I didn't remember a lot of the stuff from the comics, and my brother did, and when I started reading, I'm like, okay, there's a lot of changes actually that they did, and they just pay homages and tributes to them. So right. Like, we could be completely blown away and surprised.
It could be another left turn, and where we thought we're going straight ahead, and they go this way.
Yeah.
So, we don't know. Which is great, because that's what's good about. Because they so far with every episode they've gone one way, and then we see it, and we're like, oh, we're following it, and then they go a different way. So it's like they're very good at that. They've done very well with this aspect. In reminiscence to The Walking Dead too. The Walking Dead was doing the same thing, or similar in a sense. We know this, we know. Oh, wait a minute, that didn't happen before, but I like it.
Yeah,
I like what they did. So it's the same thing here. They've changed it up, but I like what they're doing too. Like a different, like say, a alternate universe.
Exactly.
Of the comic.
Now, Mecha, I do agree. Omni-Man has clearly proven that he could take out the Earth. Granted,
well, he's done that. We've seen that before.
Yeah, in episode 2, that also cleared that out. But he proved it to everybody who ever questioned it. In this episode, they're watching worldwide, and Omni-Man's like just shutting down everybody that and everything that they're throwing down his way. But it's just definitively like, and he could have done it a lot easier. I'm confident he was holding back on each thing that they were throwing at his way. I think he
kaiju?
Like the kaiju. Because remember, he's trying to find Mark. His mind is not 100% like, I'm going to destroy everything and get this way. Like, the kaiju presented resistance, but his mind's not 100% like, I need to do this.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
But no, yeah. I mean, I think
Adam.
No.
Mecha made a point. Adam Eve could mess up Omni-Man.
To what?
She could probably kill Omni-Man. Adam Eve.
Well, she could probably change his inside out.
Yeah. Well, she can. She could probably affect his molecules and atoms. Honestly,
but maybe not, because her molecules is earthbound, right? The way is earthbound. He's not from Earth, so his chemical makeup.
Well, they never addressed it. They never addressed it being just earthbound. She's just never. Earth.
No, I know. I'm just saying that could be also.
Yeah. Well, the way I look at it is like, molecules are like whatever, anywhere around the universe. They're just atoms reorganizing. She literally affected agriculture and biological items. So theoretically, she should be able to. But just like Firestorm or Molecule Man. Like, Molecule Man, when he first came out, they were like, you're the most powerful, like one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful character. He's like, what are you talking about? And Dr. Doom had to explain to him, you're handicapping yourself. And same thing happened with like Firestorm. They handicap themselves mentally. I think that's the thing with Adam Eve. She potentially could do it. Will she get a chance to?
Mecha, you're right. If he's made out of carbon, she has a chance. Eve, like we said, we don't know what that planet and those beings are made of, because he is alien. He's like Superman, just made of different things, but similar but different. So, but that's.
You gotta respond to Philly Cheese.
What's up, Philly Cheese?
Oh, Philly Cheese says, now they have not seen the show. However, they have read the comics. They are hesitant to start the series, and it's worth it. Both you guys' opinions, because they've never jumped in on this. Philly Cheese, 100%. Watch the show.
Watch it.
Philly cheesesteak sounds so good right now.
But yes,
it's just
the show is legit good. The
acting.
I'll wholeheartedly say like the first episode is the slowest, arguably, but it ends with a bang. And then from there, you're just hooked, and it's gonna be like what's happening now. What you're looking into the story. It has a lot of tense moments. I am confident you will be happy with it.
Yes.
Yeah, the storytelling is really good. I mean, there are some slow moments, but I think it's just slow moments because of the way the story's going, or just because they're trying to, between Mark and Amber and his friend, and dealing with all of his issues.
Yeah. Okay, so what was I? Guys in the chat. Okay, Kim, what was your favorite part of the episode so far?
Favorite part of the episode? Oh my gosh, probably when the Wolverine guy and Omni-Man were fighting, and
oh, you mean Immortal? Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was like poking his eyes out.
That was awesome.
That was intense. That whole exchange between those two, that was intense. Because you could see where Immortal just wanted to just freaking pummel him to death, just wipe him out. And do you think Invisible? Do you think he heard Immortal?
I think.
Oh.
I think no. I think he was busy with the kaiju too much.
No, but it's not that. It's not that part of he heard, but he just saw his
exchange.
He just saw his father kill a superhero that was announced dead at one time, but he just saw his father
re-kill him.
Well, not re-kill him because he didn't see it the first time, but he saw his father kill a fellow hero that he was at the eulogy.
That he was supposed to be friends with.
He gave a eulogy at their funeral, saying how much he loved them, respected them, something like that. But then he just did something totally different. What he did. So Mark is gonna be just he's in shock with all that, and confused. It's like So I don't think he heard. I don't think in the comics he did, because he was right behind his father.
Yeah.
It was right behind his father. Here, it was like from distance and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, it's just the look on his face was kind of like, like, oh my, like.
Well,
it makes you wonder.
Well, everyone's face was like, oh my god.
Even ours.
But yeah.
Yeah, they were like, holy shit! What the oh my god! So, they never saw a superhero or person of power go that ballistic in that way. So it's like.
So what about you, Angel?
What?
What
about me?
Yes. What about you?
In the sense of favorite scene?
Yep.
I mean, I like all of them. But I like that Cecil used himself as a distraction and teleporting.
That was a good scene.
But that was a good. I mean, everything was great. But I just like that in the sense that what he was doing was just
in the house.
He was just doing it just to buy time. But he saw that it was also affecting him. All that transportation, how it was affecting his body, in the sense like he was getting exhausted with things of that nature.
And he almost got like with the.
He almost got caught. He almost got caught. Right. He's so like the timing was like a little off. It was just a little bit longer. I mean, I do like even though I think it was over the top or it makes no sense to me in the sense of why Omni-Man will dismantle a normal police, whatever you call it, of that corporation, but that was pretty damn intense in the kitchen where he pushes the guy and the guy hits the countertop and then splits in half. The other upper half continues along the countertop
Oh God,
of the body
yes.
state. I mean, that scene was freaking vicious. Was a beautiful. It was beautiful. But and then like I said, he kicks the girl or hits the girl, and her spine twists while hitting. But I do like the Cecil, that part of distraction in that sense. It was smart. It was smart, and
I mean, like even Mecha said, like he was purposely teleporting a certain distance from Omni Man because he knew how fast he was. But listen, Mecha, even Cecil said it. He's like, "Listen, man, I faced death a lot of times, and even now, like you made my balls go up in my throat." he's like, he was like,
yeah.
he's clenching hard because he's scared.
What about you, Alan? Which one did you enjoy?
Uh, um, I'm conflicted because it's two scenes that really got me conflicted. I actually felt really drawn to the whole clone scene where like he put down himself. I actually got teary eyed on that. I really, if they had focused, it was a strong scene for me.
It was
And
a strong scene.
I think like if they had focused a little bit more on that, I probably would have been more in tears because that was like there was layers to it. I think. But going back to the action, yes, when it was coming to a head, and when I'm gonna go with yeah, I'm gonna go with the moment where Abraham Lincoln wakes up and then heads straight over and he starts fighting. I was almost about to say about Phil Coulson because Phil Coulson, I know that's not his name, but we all agree that's his character. Like when he got gripped by the spine, but like Abraham Lincoln's like, "Where's Omni Man?" And and they're like, "Hit the switch," and he's like, "We got faulty materials." Just from that and him just going right into it, that was just like the icing on the cake for all the build up and the action they were doing. I agree with that. Let's see.
No, so it's like so far, like every episode has hit like some really good parts. It's kind of hard to figure out. Like now, if you're talking about action, that's one thing. You're talking about a piece of the story, that's another thing. But like they've done very well with everything in that sense.
Yeah.
And you see that, and I think I said it before, where Ezra Miller's character, the kid, the genius.
Yeah, he was. They used the soldiers. We forgot about the soldiers.
They used those. Yeah, instead of kids, it was soldiers that they utilized. And unfortunately, there was. Yeah, I will also agree that more soldiers could have been used. But at the same token, like the thing is that the Cecil has forgotten or dismissed. It's like that Omni-Man is stronger because of his age, where he thinks that Mark will be the only one to take care of him. It's like, but Mark is not at the same level of Omni-Man. Exactly. He's not there yet. He's not there yet. It's like Samson with his hair, his strength, right? But you can get the haircut, he loses his strength, he gets weak, and that's where Cecil has a problem with, or not problem, just doesn't comprehend in that, in the sense.
Well, I feel like they still don't fully understand. Like as we learn more about their characters, like we'll probably realize Cecil probably just doesn't understand fully like what they're capable of and what they're. So the realization is just not there. Good question. This is from Editron. Anything you would change or want to improve on the show?
As of now, no. As of now, get rid of Amber. That's probably one thing. Probably Well, no, I mean, for it's a question like that is good in the sense of to answer. I mean, some you can do, you can answer on certain shows for a season, but like right now, everything is going really well for this show because we're getting hit with a lot of things that we don't usually see in superhero shows in the sense of the violence, the type of violence, the coming of age story or the realities. We don't really deal with that as much as you kind of do now in the sense of Superman and Lois on that show with their kids, but for the most part they're like full grown and they, they don't really have to deal with that stuff. Here they're doing that. Here's a teenager or dealing with his new powers and now dealing with maintaining his new powers, his secret identity, his love life, blah 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 blah. And then you have this thing where the hero is actually the villain all at once. I think everything's coming in at once.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Well, do you think of anything they could change? You?
No, I mean, I haven't read the comics, so I'm going off of the show. So I mean, I think the show's doing phenomenal. How it's being portrayed. So.
Alan?
So no, actually, I dare say leave it as is. I mean, granted, after the finale, I might revise that. I would say like once we get to the finale and we can say we've seen the whole season, then we can make a full evaluation if we want to change anything, because you could always have a solid season and then F it up by the finale. So I don't want to jinx it, but I don't want to make that decision and say like it's perfect as it is until I watch that final episode. But so far, yes, they are doing a great job.
I'm sorry. Will Morris, I guess, was saying that Walter Goggins as Cecil. He probably would change that, and I guess I can see that
because of the voice.
Yeah, because it doesn't match the character. The character looks like he's old, aged, worn, kind of like I can see a character like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah,
rugged, down or like
But he sounded more the part in this episode than he's done in any other episodes.
Right, but I'm just saying in the sense like sees the
visual. It reminds me of like if Kevin Bacon.
But I'm just saying like how Cecil looks, his appearance, the scar and again the age, he's been through war, through hell and back. He's seasoned. He's he smokes and drinks whiskey when he's home.
Do you think he would sound better if it was someone like Clint Eastwood? How insane would that be if it was like a Clint Eastwood that voiced Cecil's character?
I'm saying I think it will just be a better match.
I kind of agree in that. That's a good pull, Will Morris. Let's see. Zoe said Omni ages like a bottle of fine wine. I'm not going to disagree with that. Like he went to another dimension that time went by a lot faster. He came back. He looked rugged, but he still looked like he was in good shape. And then let's see.
Mecca's right about the first season.
That was the thing that always got me. They're like, "You're our last line of defense for the new Guardians, bro." The new Guardians can't touch him.
Right. But Robot, I call him Robot, but I know there's Rudy, new Rudy. He may be able to figure something out because he never knew that Omni-Man was a threat. So he may be able to devise something that can help neutralize Omni-Man in one way or another. Because no one knew, no one saw it coming, no one knew that he was the bad guy.
But they should have given Robot a heads up because even Robot was looking surprised.
Right, I know, right. But I'm just saying, like, I guess, Well, that's what I'm saying. They didn't give it. They didn't let them know. They should have. They could have. But in a sense of, and they could have been like the band's, working on it from all along. But I guess they were trying to be, keep it on the hush hush, not, keep it within, I guess, the four walls.
And that was another part that I just noticed when I read the volume 1. When he went to the alternate dimension for Omni-Man, he came back and he's like, I spent years over in that world as a slave and then just freed. They didn't show him destroying the world.
Right.
He told his family, he came back and they had dinner, and he told his son and his wife that he was a slave. He partnered up with scientists and they escaped and they got help. So,
but the thing is, we
never witnessed that.
Right. That's
when
what he told them.
But here we did. And in the parallel, we didn't even get that lie. He didn't lie to his family in this series and telling them that what's happened. So watching the two is like interesting parallels, and you see one version where it's perspective from him, and then in the comics you get the perspective from Mark and Invincible. Mm-hmm. Actually, you know what? When I think about it, I think the show feels more like it's about Omni-Man right now.
The show?
Overall. I mean, yes, we had the episode with Mark in school and whatnot, but there's a lot of focus on Omni-Man in the overall show.
Yeah, I mean, it is like that in the book too. To understand what's going on or where it's coming or where it's going. Excuse me. But I guess for us to understand Invincible in the way we got to understand Omni-Man's like that. Like I said, it will probably make a lot more sense and all that stuff in the sense of what in episode 8 what his plan is. What his ultimate plan is, his end game is going to be, and will he tell Mark or will it be another another cliffhanger in a way that we have to wait till the second season to come in? What's going to happen? Are we going to have that big ass brawl? It's like they're gonna go duke it out, and I'm just interested how they're going to do it because we know it's going to be a cliffhanger. Of course, it's going to be a cliffhanger, but how that's going to be presented, I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. Let's see. We had some new people that we said hi, Stormy, hi, and then Mega's been pretty consistent. So of you guys in the chat, if you had a highlight, what's your favorite scene of the season so far? I think actually, should we save that question till the end of the season? I think we'll save that question until the finale.
Yeah.
Save that.
And yeah, and we're gonna go back to Friday. Is that correct?
I'm okay with Friday if you are okay with Friday.
I'm okay with Friday.
I was debating about doing a marathon on Saturday, but I think Fridays.
Well, I'm
gonna say let's go with Friday because we can just watch the finale and knock that bad boy out.
I'm gonna do like I did with Falcon and Winter Soldier is watch the episodes again leading up to our airtime. That's what we're gonna do.
What I think I'm gonna do, and guys in the chat, tell me if you like this idea. Friday we'll do the finale, and then Sunday, I if you guys want this, I will do a day stream where we just watch 1 through 8. And then that way people could just catch up on the full thing or re-enjoy the experience. If you guys are cool with that. And then Tuesday after that, we have the Bad Batch. Haven't forgotten.
Excuse me. Nicholas says I'm going to watch on Thursday.
You go, Nicholas.
But that sounds cool. But I think if we're going to continue, okay, so right now we finished, side note, we finished the season of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which came out to be Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yep.
Yeah,
and we finished that, and we have one more season of this, and so one more episode of this of the Invincible. Coming up on May 4th, we have the Bad Batch on Disney Plus. That's on May 4th. That's a Tuesday night. But if we want to keep doing Friday and Sundays, I suggest last time rewatch Gargoyles on Disney Plus, or on Netflix, Ses Manos, which means six hands for those who are not. And that's one season, and that's another great show in a sense. If you like martial arts and you like animation and you like the 70s,
the Grindhouse films,
kind of like Grindhouse films like that. That's a great show to watch too.
We should do Mortal Kombat.
No, I don't want to do Mortal Kombat.
We did watch Mortal Kombat.
We watched Mortal Kombat. Did you watch Mortal Kombat, Alan?
No, I'll be watching that tomorrow.
Oh, we watched it today. We just finished watching it. And I have to say, it's a lot better than we anticipated. It wasn't as good as I hoped for, but the fight scenes, so much better in comparison to the original Mortal Kombat from the 80s. So, but the fight scenes is great. A better storyline in a way of one character, but it was kind of, I don't know. They brought a new character, which was like, but okay, we get it. All right, fine. But the fight scenes itself, for me, better. The Scorpio and Sub-Zero, primo fight scene.
Okay, so let's see here. All right, we got some people suggesting that we do a straw poll. Okay, so
straw poll.
Poll, like is it like we do a poll vote.
Okay.
So so I could post it online for like the Twitter, and like social media, but basically, and then by Friday we know what we're gonna do. So Bad Batch, we'll put that in there. At least that'll be for May the 4th. But if we're gonna continue watching Bad Batch, Bad Batch and beyond, we will know from there. And then I could put in Gargoyles, Ses Manos, and the next person that puts a suggestion in, that's going to be the fourth option.
Okay, cool. Yeah. What would you guys? So we got that. So what would you guys like to also think of watching as a watch party?
Yeah, first come, first serve. The Tick.
But which one? Which one?
Ooh, clarify.
Which one?
It's a race.
There's three variations of the Tick. So which one are we talking about?
Cartoon, the Fox live action, or Amazon live action? Like the anticipation now. Prime. Oh, okay. Prime. That's right. There were some people that were in our chat before who haven't seen it. Okay, so I'll put that in the roster. Okay, so we'll have those. We'll have those in there.
Mecca, that's funny. Okay, that's hysterical. The Tick live action show was interesting until I watched it. Oh, what we should do is possibly, if we could say the Tick, for example, we should probably watch the first episode of the first live action one and the first episode of the second live action one, and do like maybe a comparison.
I mean, if you got the time, I got the will.
I mean, it has to be earlier than, because I'm not sure how long. I think the original Tick, the Fox one, was a half hour. And
correct.
I think
this is Amazon's closer to an hour. They're pretty consistent with that.
So that'd be kind of cool. We can do a comparison where they, because I know the Fox one is more comical, more comedic.
Plus, we'll have to find it.
That's true too.
Mm-hmm. But not a bad idea.
She'll bring the wine.
Yeah, look, you know what? By that time, they can have wine. It'll be past 3 days.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah, we'll be ready. Yeah,
they're already on countdown, man. They got. She'll have her
2 more days.
coffee, and she'll
2 more
be able to
days.
get her wine back. Will Morris has gotta do Bad Batch, which sounds like a Gremlins reboot, but it's not. It's Star Wars. You know what?
No, but it's true though. He's right. He's not wrong. does sound like that.
Which actually, I wouldn't have been upset if Gremlins did another reboot and they called it The Bad Batch. I would have been okay with that too. I was a fan of Gremlins growing up, which I actually almost and I didn't do it. I almost got the Gizmo figurine that looked like life-size Gizmo. I decided not to, but I was like, that would have been fun. And then I would have had to get Grogu and then put them together. Because let's face it, they're the same. Right. See, Gremlins reboot. Mecca agrees. Kim, you can do this. I will have a glass for you.
Thank you, Zoe.
Let's see. And Mecca, I want to see them to try to do it gritty, just for the lulz for the Gremlins reboot.
Well, I think the commercial came out.
That was for Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I know, but I think they got in. They may do a sequel, not a reboot, but a sequel of the years later, him all grown and stuff like that. They may, I don't know. I heard something like that. I could be wrong.
I mean, I think that commercial did very well. It was very popular, so a lot, they probably put the talk out there, to get the feelers. Let's see here. Oh, and Nicholas said, "Kim, you got this." He will have a chief puff for you.
Oh, a cheese puff.
Oh, God. Stop it, guys. Stop it.
That sounds so
Stop
good.
it. You have this. All right, so let's should we wind it up? I think we should wind it up.
Yeah, well, we can wrap this bad boy up.
Yeah. You want to close it out for us?
Sure. I right now I got a little bit more energy.
Our energy over here is a little.
No. I don't want to take over his show. I mean, it's okay. It's his show. He can be able to handle it the way he wants to handle it.
You okay with that?
You sure?
I'm okay. I'm all right.
And then next week he'll take it all over.
It's all right. No, it's all right. It's okay. No, go ahead.
Mecca, they don't get the Goku reference. They never watched Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, us? No, thank you.
Okay, guys.
He's walking down the street. Three episodes later, he is still walking down the street. Sorry.
You gotta watch the Kai season. They cut all that out. They trimmed it up.
Get over here.
It's not worse than Mortal Kombat. But anyways. I digress.
Oh my god.
Listen, guys.
Okay, everybody in the watch party, we need to pitch in and find Alon a t-shirt that says I digress. Whoever can find it,
do a GoFundMe.
Whoever can find it, let me know, because I will get it for him as a belated birthday present.
No, I think you should make it to sell. For purchase.
Yeah.
Apparently that's my catchphrase I didn't even know I had.
Yes.
You do, dude. That is the best phrase.
I do love saying it.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, it's been a blast. Invincible has continually been a fantastic show. In comparison to the other shows this spring or going into summer, like this year for 2021, this has been my highlight show of the year so far. Will it stay the highlight show of the year after we hit the finale this Friday? That is hard to say. I am looking forward for this coming Friday. I hope you guys join us. I know Angel and Kim are going to be there. They're definitely going to be continuing on. We want to see you guys all with us. I will have a straw poll out on our social media so you can vote on our next content that we're going to cover. Other than that,
well, we definitely know it's gonna be the Bad Batch. That's a given.
yeah, we'll do the Bad Batch. You know what? I'll
But
find another category to choose then, because we're
because
definitely gonna watch that.
well, yeah, because after episode 8, there's nothing really new until May 4th. So, so yeah, definitely a Bad Batch will be the new on the list. Then we got to figure out another one.
Oh, wait. Stormy, your friends made a drinking game out of what I say?
Stormy, you have to fill us in so we all can participate.
Well, no, he says as I digress.
Oh, there you go.
I feel like there's other things I say though now. I'm okay with this, but now
so we gotta remember Friday. We gotta do the drinking game.
Everybody else needs to be in on what's the rules, so that way they can stay in with your friends. Oh, okay. So they do say every time I digress, they take a shot, or every time I say it, which is right. Wow. I didn't know I said it that much.
But see, now he's gonna say it all the time.
Yeah.
It's one of those things like when you try not to say it, you're gonna say it more. Oh wow. Anyways.
And you're having hard times not saying it right now, right?
I wanted to say it.
You almost said it.
I almost did. No free shot on the house this time.
In other words, you use that.
Yeah,
just
there you go.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say something.
No, I'm just saying.
As a matter of fact.
Yeah. Or you do like in Japanese, they go ano, which is in Japanese, which means
Yeah.
Yeah, he did major in like foreign language when he was back in college.
Minor.
He minored in foreign language.
Mm-hmm.
On that note, though, guys, anything you guys want to say before we leave for you two?
No, it was a great episode and a pleasure to watch again with you guys. It's hard to find really good shows in the sense that captures what we like in the sense of the comic book world. You know, we have the CW, we have all this stuff. Yeah, I know that's all that stuff, but they're like, this is fresh and this is refreshing how this show has come, so close to his original content and then give us a little different, veer off a little bit, but still be excellent at the same time. I just, it's great. And then it's an honor and a pleasure of a privilege to share this experience with you guys as well as with her and my brother. So.
Very well said.
Yes.
Well, guys, as I said before, it's been a pleasure. Check us out on all forms of our social media that we have there. You can check our links in the description. We'll see you guys this Friday. It's been a blast. I've been honored to experience this with you guys and my family. And you just continue to, I just messed up my own saying. Just watch some new anime, expand your minds, and you have a great night, guys. Just be great.
Take care, guys.
Bye.